And hello and welcome to the Ales and Fails stream. I'm your host, Alewolf, otherwise known as Ales, gentleman streamer, a dandy on stream, Mama Ales, baby boy. And welcome back to the stream, folks. Happy Thursday, one and all. And here we are, back to an unscheduled stream. That is correct. I did not put this stream on the schedule. So therefore, this stream is our little secret. Seriously though, I actually found myself with a bit of time today, and I thought, well, it's a nice block of a few hours. Maybe I can knock in some Monster Hunter Wilds time, simply because I'm actually switching off Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm actually going to Elden Ring starting tomorrow. And I thought, well, I'm gonna play this in the background. I might as well just get in as much coverage of this game as I can on stream. So that is what we're doing today. That is what the plan is. That is why this is an unscheduled stream. Of course, with me is my trusty partner, Churro, who happens to be sleeping over there. He's been a very tired boy today. Today I actually gave him a bath, which doesn't happen often. I kid you not. It's been a couple months since I gave him a bath. So he's definitely been through the ringer. Of course, now he smells like nice oatmeal shampoo. Before we get started, of course, with the shenanigans, let's go ahead and talk about what's on tap today, because we always have to talk about what's on tap. That is a feature, not a bug, of the Ales and Fails stream. This is something we've definitely never had on stream. This is a Vorsteiner Dunkel, and as you can see, this is a German beer. Let's see what this is. Naturally brewed according to the German purity law. And if you're a German beer buff like myself, you would know that the German purity law is known as Reinheitsgebot, and which suggests that beer is only allowed to be made of 4 ingredients: grains, hops, yeast, and water. And while other countries like Belgium decided to spice up their recipes and do things differently, to this day that law stands, which means that with these 4 ingredients, Germany was able to produce the finest quality of that particular set of ingredients put together. I very much enjoy my German beers. Definitely country number 2 for me in terms of, well, 2 or 1, depends on the day, in terms of which beers I like the most. Now, what exactly is a Dunkel, you might be wondering to yourself. Actually, I forgot to talk about the can. You gotta talk about the can. It's a nice, copper brown, and then you've got this gold in the middle with the logo. I do like to say that a lot of German beers just happen to have like this very regal color about them, patterns. Of course, you have a crown on the top, and of course, Germany has a rich history of monarchs and kingdoms and this and that. So a lot of the old breweries reflect that. Now, what exactly is a Dunkel, you might be asking yourself? A Dunkel is a type of lager. A lager is a bottom fermenting beer. A lager is also not an ale. What this allows the beer to become is a type of beverage that is very light in terms of body. Unlike an ale, ales are top fermenting, which means that the yeasting have at the top, everything that they produce kind of gets mixed up with the brew itself. Because lagers are bottom fermenting, the yeast is just doing the work, and then none of these secondary compounds are placed into the beer, which allows the beer to actually be very, very, not as thick, very light, very refreshing, crisp, approachable. I would like to think that lagers are flavor first, ales are a little bit more about texture and composition. But these, of course, are very generic rules. A Dunkel specifically is a type of lager that uses, in addition to German pale malts, the Munich malts, they also use slightly darker malts in order to give the beer more color and more body. And the flavor profiles that you're looking for, this is chocolate, you're looking for some caramel, and you're looking for some bread. And it's nice, delicious. Some of my favorite beers happen to be Dunkels. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the matter. Let's go ahead and see what Untapped has to say on this particular beer style by moving over here. Sorry, I gotta prevent that for my PS5 not to go to sleep. Okay, hopefully that did it. I bet it didn't. We'll find out. Let's go to intermission. Okay, so we've got the ales cam on. I don't want the ales cam right now. Untapped. Okay. So Dunkel Warsteiner. It's a Munich Dunkel. 4.8% alcohol by volume, so not particularly heavy. An exceptionally smooth, dark German Pilsner. It is not a Pilsner, folks. Thanks to only the best ingredients, this dark refreshes like a true lager beer. It has a rich, smooth taste and lingering, slightly sweet aftertaste. The delicate aroma and extraordinary coloration result from a careful barley malt roasting process. So you can definitely tell that there's a lot of care put into making this beer. Let's go ahead and actually sample this thing and see what we think about it. Before I sample it, I'm going to go ahead and take some water here. I did have some nice oat milk coffee before starting stream, so I want to just make sure that my palate is reset. That is high quality H2O. Yeah, let's go ahead and open this. Here's hoping that you're having a wonderful Thursday, folks. I actually went to a clinic early this morning. I had to get some blood work done, and the doctor recommended it to me because I don't go to the doctor enough, and so they're checking my metabolites, my sugars, my antibodies, all the good stuff. We'll see what the test results are. One of the hectic things about doing that, of course, is that I have to, what's the word? You know that phrase when you don't eat for a period of time? For some reason, it's escaping me. And welcome to Kitty. How are you doing this fine day? Reset that palate, girl. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How are you doing this fine day? It's good to see you. I'm not gonna name specifics here, but I did respond to one of your earlier messages on Blue Sky. I hope that you're doing well. I know that it's not necessarily the easiest these days. Before I forget, because I am a rude person here, I am terrible at these things. I forget. I will go off stream and then I will be like, wait a second, I didn't do the thing. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to our esteemed community member, fellow Fruity, the Kitty Toe Beans. A shout out, and they were last playing, let's see, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team. I never played any of the Mystery Dungeon games, but a lot of my closer acquaintances definitely enjoyed it. It was a very wholesome approach to the whole thing. I think they started in the Game Boy Advance era, if I'm not mistaken. But thank you so much for coming in. Fasting. It is fasting, you're right. For some reason, I was thinking something like Lent, or like no wait, that's religious. That has nothing to do with that. Thank you. I was fasting, and it wasn't that bad, honestly. I got there fairly early, and then it was okay. Not that I enjoy being pricked in the arm by a needle, but it was acceptable. Now, thanks for the shouty. You're absolutely welcome. Doing all right, just vibing at work. Well, hopefully the work today is not too tough. I'm assuming that your Friday is Friday, and if so, one more day to go. Let's see. So we got some nice healthy notes of, I want to say, chocolate. I want to say it's mostly milk chocolate, what I'm sensing here. Some slight vanilla notes as well. Maybe like a whole wheat bread as well. So let's actually taste this thing. Faminail, dear viewer, thank you so much for coming in today. Very rich in terms of caramel. I very much enjoy this. A lot of those rustic sugars. Because this is a lager, it is actually very not too heavy. I want to say maybe a 2 out of 5 in terms of body composition. No real bittering notes to speak of. I know that the bitterness is there, but The caramel notes here actually hide it quite well. A very rich sense of breadiness. Again, if you're thinking of like a particular flavor, you're going for that whole wheat, in which you eat it, you don't assume much, but it's got that like light sweetness to it. I don't like that freshness about it. So I very much enjoy this. Yeah, and in the aftertaste, you can definitely sense some more of that raw chocolate notes. It's almost as in the influx you taste the milk chocolate. In the afterflux, you actually taste some. Sorry, efflux, you can actually taste some of darker chocolate notes. It's quite nice. It's quite balanced. Very approachable. Doesn't really wear its alcohol on its sleeves. If that means anything to you. Let's go ahead and give this a rating. What are we giving The Dunkel by Vosteiner today? I'm gonna say 3.25. Beep. And cheers, by Jove, we got it. Okay. So that is what we'll be drinking for today's session. Like I said, we've been playing Monster Hunter Wilds since release, but we're moving at a snail's pace. We're just doing terrible at it. Everybody's just like, oh, I'm higher rank 20 million. And I'm just like, wait, I'm low rank like 4. Where do you people find the times? What do you mean, you people? But we're working through it. We love this game. It's good. It's a good time. Before we get started, of course, let's go ahead and put up our question of the night. Which chore do you dislike the most? And the reason, there is a reason why I did this. Look what you made me do. Today, I had to give Churro his bath. And I don't do it often, as I mentioned at the top. I don't bathe them often enough. It's been a few months since I bathed them. And the deal is, it is relatively laborious. Like we have like this little basin in the backyard that just gets tap water, and I have like a little hose attached to it so I can move things around. But number one, he's squeamish. The water basically bounces off his fur, like it doesn't penetrate, so I literally have to like be like digging in so that the water actually gets in through his fur. And then the other thing is, he's constantly just shaking off all the water the entire time, if not the shampoo. And it's just like I am getting completely soaked. It is unpleasant. I don't want to be in the sun. And then afterwards, he's just like, even though I dry him for like 20 minutes, he's still wet. He's gonna be wet for the next 3 days, basically. So I love Churro, but it is a very laborious thing to do. Let's see. LOL, just enjoy the game. You'll be unlimited rank in no time. Yeah, of course. I'm just being a little what's the word here? I'm just being a little bit punchy with it. Everyone should play at their own pace, of course. And yeah, this game is gonna stick around for a long time. We're definitely expecting something like a strong update at some point, maybe within the year or something like that. At least that's how it's been for most recent Monster Hunter games. But yeah, with that, let's get into Wilds, shall we? Let's do it. Now let's see. Ooh, pet baths are rough. Yeah, indeed they are. I've never had the good fortune of having to bathe a cat. I know that they're relatively clean, but I imagine that you still have to bathe them every once in a while. So I have no idea how difficult that might be. I can only speak for medium-sized dogs and how what kind of experience those are. Let's see. I'm lame and take my cat to the groomer. You know what? That is not lame. That is the smart thing to do. Thank you. Because that sounds amazing. I wish I should probably do that myself. Let me get my controller here. Now, I will say, I actually do the lamer thing here. And, I know that my dog needs exercise. Like, he's a tiny corgi. He's not overweight or anything like that. He's actually at the perfect weight. But one thing that I don't do myself, because I am a bit lazy, just a bit, is I do have a person that actually walks them a little more frequently than I take them out for walking. So for days that I can't, or I just don't have time to walk, or I just don't have the energy, I'm just like, hey, could you just take them out for an hour? And I know that is quality time and I should be better about it, but I just don't have the time. I just don't have... I will bathe him. I will not walk him every single time. Let's see. But he's also a long-haired, big poof cloud, so he needs it. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, definitely different breeds of pets have different necessities, right? Like if I had a poodle or something like that, I would absolutely have to take him to a groomer. It seems like the volume's... Oh, I'm like, why is the volume so loud? It's off. Okay. Oh yeah, and I did get a new armor set last time I was playing. So it's like it's an iron armor set. I think it's ingot. New bounty has been posted. Receive 3 notifications while you're online. Claim them items. Claim them bounty items, wild boy. I like it. Okay, so I have no idea what I was doing. I was playing the game. Let's see, the Faithful Keepers. Talk to Nata. You know, it's funny, every single time I hear a reference to Nata, I'm always just like, because I know Spanish, Nata is basically like the top of a pastry, like the whipped cream on the top, or like on a cake. There's like the specific cream that you put on it as nata, and I'm just like, is it like a vague reference to like how curly his hair is? Is that the thing that it is?
Hey, Hunter, ready to go?
Always. Not today though. I finally got the setting down where my you can actually see my face during cutscenes, which is nice because I spent so long trying to just fashion this pompadour. I spent like 2 minutes, but I put care into it. First I put it on, and then I made it pink, and now it's great. Let's see. Alright, I'm about to wrap up at the office and head home. Hey, have a safe drive home, the kitty. I'll be back around 5 PST if you're still streaming. I should probably be streaming until about 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I hope to catch you then, but if not, you know, have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for popping in. Right, let's go.
Okay, follow me.
Follow me, Fox.
The village is this way.
Oh no, it's one of these sections again, where we're just collecting stuff.
Village too, huh? Yes.
Give me that stuff.
Homes. People too.
Am I pressing the wrong buttons?
But then, the wraith ruined everything.
Oh right, it's
Sure
the
everyone's been
circle.
hiding now, though. We just have to find them.
Come on, just get the thing. Get it. Why is this so difficult? I don't get it. How about I just dismount? This is getting annoying. That's not gonna let me, huh? Can I just not claw things that are like mines? I wonder. I wonder. Nata.
Tashin! It's me! I'm home! Tashin! Tashin! Are you here? Tashin!
That's a bit better. Tashin, what's up?
Is that you?
Oh, I thought that whoever he was calling was probably going to be like missing or something like that.
Nata,
Tashin!
Oh, they live in caves or something like that. Wow, that is woolly.
you're alive. Nata,
Did what you said. I stayed strong. You were right. About people. These are my friends. They helped me find my way back.
I look so cool, by the way.
thank you. Thank you.
I do my best.
Land to the far west, beyond the desert. Brave Nata here crossed the sands on his own to look for help.
You made that trek alone?
Yeah, imagine that.
no idea there were ever people living so far away. Please,
Imagine that.
come
People
with me.
will
Let
find a
us
way.
rest and talk.
Whoa. Sorry. I have to put my drink down. Everyone, back off.
It's time to get inside. No.
Wait, what? Wait, what is going on? It's a Rathalos. Wait, so he went inside and nobody else did?
Got it.
Oof. Just hit him with a little rock. Please don't tell me that the fight happens now. Can I just get my stuff? And I have my Chemitrist lance, so this is not good.
Everything as erratically as the Doshagama from before.
Whoa. Is there any base camp? Is there a place where I can potentially change weapons? Let's go. No, I don't wanna. Oh my gosh, why would you just go into the drag ride? Don't go there. Go someplace else. I don't even know where we're going, honestly. Yeah, do the thing. Fly. That's not what I wanted. I'm still on fire, by the way. I was like, what is happening? Let me see if I can fast travel. No. I am just never going to be very happy with the sacred system. It's just too unnatural for me. Maybe I just need to get used to it, but it makes me a little bit unhappy. Now let's see, where's a camp? Oh, there's camp, right? Let's go over there.
Looks like it's holding you back. Let me book you some new ideas.
Okay, transfer items, item pouch. So obviously the idea here is to make sure that we have a weapon that is more agreeable with this monster type. I know that the Rathalos also makes you burn, and there's a chance that it can poison you, so let me take some antidotes with me. For burning you can just roll, so it's not bad. Let's see, change equipment. So I have the Chemitrist Lanza, and I don't need that right now. I think Rathalos is partially weak against thunder. I might actually just look that up for just a second. Rathalos weakness. Rathalos Wild's weakness. A dragon element followed by thunder. Okay, so thunder it is. Okay. And then we have our everything else. The last thing, of course, is let's eat. And I think Bacon has... what kind of equipment does he have? Is it Doshaguma or... How do I check his stuff? Check pouches. Is there like a status button? Equipment info. Maybe I can't check. Oh, there it is. Palico info. So Ajarakon, that is a blast element. So blast is good. Blast is probably fine. And now let's eat. Let's do it. Grill a meal. All my love too long ago. Very nice. Let's go take this guy out.
For ya.
Okay, so we're going that way. Remember when the scout flies, you actually had to farm for them to be able to follow a monster? Now it's always so automatic, you know? Oh my gosh, there he is. Oof. How dare you? Dang. I get a feeling this is not a normal Rathalos. Move, move. I thought he was gonna fireball. He just bites with fire.
Must have been from contact with its breath.
Can I get some heals, please? Oof. Probably should have brought some, what am I thinking? Ah! Move, 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 move. Wow, this is weakness. Weakness! Oh dear, I called it out. Whew. Rough times. Try again. Let's get some flash bombs. Do I actually even have them?
That thing. It's not like any Rathalos I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was way too powerful for little old ales. I almost feel like maybe I should just quit the quest so that I actually have the 3 rounds back, because what's the idea? I guess generally, as a rule of thumb, if I lose within the first 5 minutes, it's almost like a wasted effort, and so I'd rather just restart. Like, it doesn't add anything.
That rat itching so bad to get past that door.
Okay, so do I have to take the quest from her again? Let me get items once more. And let's get some antidotes. And then let's get some flash bombs. There we go. Hopefully those prove useful. And then finally, let's just go ahead and have a meal one more time.
Sec, I got something for you.
Is that true?
Yes.
Take out the Ashen King.
I'll take it one step at a time.
Can we just eat? Yes, thank you very much. I love to eat. No need to see this again. And now we simply... Yes, I know. We will save him. I was very curious to understand why the Rathalos was so intent on attacking him specifically. Depart now. So this time, let's not fail from the beginning. How about that?
I can give you some equipment tips if your current fit's been lacking.
It's always gonna lack no matter what, but thank you. Rathalos is known as the King of the Skies. So let's see if us equipping this gives us some much needed seriously? That didn't do anything? Oh, wonderful. He was already grounded. What a waste of a flash bomb. And by that I mean 2 flash bombs. Oof. Pick at its butt. Oh, I honestly thought that I was going to shield against his roar. It looks angry. You think so? As long as we can stay in the middle of the cyclone, we'll be safe. Move. Oof. Ooh, wow. Nice. I can't see it. Why did I drop my guard? That was a bit foolish. Just a bit foolish. There it goes. Nice. Where are you? Let's move. And we might be able to get some elevation. Ooh, we are hot! No! Shields up! I gotta run. I gotta run. He's gonna retribution. Retribution? Is that a thing? Where is my goodies? My goodie bags. Ooh. The amount of fire that this Rathalos is putting out is crazy. And not far away enough. Don't you dare. Where are you? Pointless. Move. He knew I was waiting for it. Go. Lots of explosions with this fella. Move in. Stay in the center. Ooh. We're not moving. Don't you? Ah! Stalwart creature. Darn. Slam. Oh, that was terrible. Move. Nice. Down. I want to break its face. Ooh, wow. We're down, we're down. And it's flying off. Jeez, that was tough. We're still burning, we're on fire. Fire. Okay. Fortunately, it's gone. That was a relatively positive round, I want to say. Not too bad. Okay, let's keep going here. And I do want to charge all my love too long ago. Ah, that is some rich stuff. I might just go ahead.
I gathered some materials too. Check your field pouch.
I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I don't, unless... I actually don't even know how to check the field pouch, by the way. I don't know. I just don't know. It's just too many questions, Mr. Wayne. Too many questions. Ooh, honeycombs. Get it? Hang on! And of course I'm pressing the button almost as if I was literally hanging on. Keep going! Break its face! Whoa! It's still going! Wait, who is that? Who is that? Ooh! We're not moving. We're not moving. Ouch. We should have moved. And it's down. Break its wings. Take that for roaring. Right in the face. Go in, go in. Ouch! Now! Just keep the dance going. Hold on! Get some honey. Get some more mega potions. Charge up. We're just walking it off, walking it off. Explosion. And talents. Boom. Ooh, and it is flying off one more time. Not a bad round. And I think we're good in terms of health. Let's pick up whatever. What is this? Oh, some more pods. What is that? I don't see anything. Is that... I always wonder if these little flashy thingings are either parts or something else. What could she be talking about here? Is it this? No, I think those are more pods. Some adamant seeds. Bitter bugs. Bitter bugs. Bitter bugs. Okay, I'm gonna say we're good. Did I actually sharpen up? Let's sharpen up. Sharpen our senses. Okay, let's go ahead. Mobilize. Hopefully we can get some more Mountie damage. I keep forgetting... Ah, never mind. I shouldn't talk. I'm too distracted. Ooh. Now! Ah, I should have timed that better. In. And advance. Break it. Ooh, missed it. What are you doing? Break that tail. Ouch. Too risky. And I should have shielded for that. The lance has a lot more mobility now, and so I should really stop unshielding so much. Where is it? Thank you. Am I on fire? Yes, I am. Fire! Away with ye! Ah! Go in. Silly me, silly me. Move, move, move! It is raging now. It is raging. It is official. We've entered the Rager. Stand your ground. Ah. How dare you? Ah, slam in the face. Oh my goodness. Way too many chances here. Move! Wow. Okay. I thought we were doing good. I thought we were doing good. Okay.
What even is that thing? It's not like any Rathalos I've ever seen.
It is definitely in the explosive variety of Rathalos if I were to actually suggest a species. Blasty Rathalos. Let's get some more. What do I need to get? I don't think he's poisoning me, so let's not worry about the antidotes. But what I did want is to get some more flash bombs. Flash bombs? Which of course I don't have enough of, really. Let's get out of here. The other thing that we will do is if we lose a second time, we'll simply call for support. There's no need to linger in the same old fight over and over. Portable BBQ. Here we go. Grill a meal. Recommended is fine. I love it. I love my cheese fish. Give me that cheese fish. Okay.
Well,
So let's.
what can I do for you?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's hope that you are not currently needed and that I can keep my current equipment. How about that? Sorry, I saw this honey and I knew I had to take it. Now our target is right there. Let's go. Let's get some of those pods. There it is. Nice. Where are you? Uh-oh. Oh, that's too explosive. Move, move. I thought he was gonna fireball. Fireball. Jeez. Just waiting for the right moment here. And it is scraping at the edges with fire. There it goes. Get it, get it. Oof. Race. Wow. Quite the comeback. Let's drink up. Yowza! Move! Oh, what was that? What was the point of recharging if it's just gonna take half of my health in one swipe? Okay, we're doing this. How dare you? Oh, wow. Poorly timed. No! All we're doing is charging at this point. Nothing but charge. Whew. It's like we can't outrun it very efficiently. Boom. Nice. And take this. Beautiful. Break its heart. Oof. Focus mode off. Where is it? Is it flying away? Yes, it is. That was a rough fight. Okay, you know what? We are in the middle. We're about to face ads, so let's go ahead and just proc them. We're running ads. We're not quitting the fight because we're on a timer. So apologies. I can't imagine that I'm gonna beat the monster at this point. Let's do it. Get some bones. Beautiful. And what are these? Great thunderbugs. I'm guessing that's like a thunder trap, if I'm guessing things correctly. Love to get those bones. Where are we headed now? And like I said, one of the things that I'm just a little over is the idea of the secrets. Like, it's nice to get that extra bounce at the beginning of the fight, but I kind of just don't need it. I keep missing like stuff to collect, and that just bothers me to no end. Wait, are the things pointing the right way or the wrong way? There, where are we going? This way, right? What's there? It's got a skull mark on it. Is it just flying off? Is that the plan? Okay, let's write on the sacred. Let's change weapons. Just in case it is sleeping. Slow mount. Oh, it was north. Wait, what? No, go away, go away. Change weapons, change weapons. Oh my gosh, change weapons. Why is that so difficult? Where are you? Let's go, my friend. Over here. What are you waiting for? Beautiful. And we're back from Märzen. Welcome back, everyone. Ooh. Get it. Come on. Ooh, that would have been such a nice strike. Run. Dancing and twirling. Wolf's kiss. Ah, wow. And we got a plate. Beautiful. I feel like plates are actually high quality items, so I'm surprised that we're getting this from a low level monster. Maybe I'm mistaken, of course. This is just knowledge from previous games. Boo-doo. Too bad we couldn't cut the tail though. Really wasn't aiming for it. I think when I'm fighting a Rathalos, it's more about number one, avoiding all the ridiculous damage, but then also just trying to break its wings so that it doesn't fly as effectively, which it tends to do a lot. Boom, boom, boom. Take it all. And we got an extra jewel. It is an antidote jewel. Well, we fainted once. That's not the worst thing in the world, I suppose.
I'll go tell Tashin that it's safe.
Yeah, go ahead and tell him. Let him know. It's like, hey, come out. Come on out.
What did you do?
This person's a hunter, Uncle. They study monsters and, if needed, slay them.
People challenging monsters? Incredible. You saved Nata, and now you've saved me as well. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's all good.
I am Tashin. I was friends with Nata's father, and had been caring for the boy since his passing.
So basically his father-like figure.
Organization called the Hunters Guild. And that's Alma and Gemma. Nata told us what happened to you, so we came to help and investigate the monster that attacked your village.
You're after that thing? I see.
Yeah, why not? Seems like a good idea.
Are the others safe, Uncle?
I suppose we should start with that. I'll show you to our village. Come. This way. I can't recall what happened after I helped Nata escape and blocked the passage.
That's an unusual detail to forget.
Remember is the sight of that behemoth closing in.
How long has it been? Like a few weeks?
More days passed before I was even able to move.
And the question is, what did you eat during that entire time?
Survivors and built places to rest for ourselves and for those we lost. It was a labor without end.
Truly sad. What are we doing here, Tashin?
Once our wounds were healed, we unblocked the passage, and I descended into the tunnel. Immediately, my legs began to shake.
Maybe a bit of the shaky legs.
None of my people had ventured outside for 1,000 years.
For 1,000 years.
Lament my error, condemning Nata to some unknown void. I searched and searched to find him, to no avail. Surely someone must have found him, I prayed.
Surely.
But never did I imagine he would go as far as he did.
Given the fact that you don't really know that other people exist outside, I'm surprised that you understand the concept of distance
The moment I saw
from a
that
story.
creature, I was certain we would all perish. But I couldn't let that happen to you. And now I know the path I chose was right. The others will feel the same.
The path of a hero. Oh, we're back in control. Okay, so... and it seems like we are in the what do you call this? The land of the night elves. If anybody's played WoW, that is. Is it Everglow? Something Glow? Elune? Night Song. Night. You know, I forget. But it's a very pretty place. A few more purples in there, though.
So, you said you were investigating the monster that attacked our home.
Yes. The white monster that caused Nata to flee your village.
Tashin, do you know what it is? Why did it do this to our village?
Could it just be that it's a angry monster?
Time has come for me to tell you about this land and its people's long, long history. I intended to share this with you the day you were lost. It is time we set you on your path.
Kind of weird that it happened on that day. Kind of like Isabel and her door.
Beekeepers have carried on the traditions of this land for eons. Ages ago, it was known as the capital, Wyveria.
Wyveria.
This was a city?
Yes. You passed through a massive structure to reach us, did you not? That is what remains of the Outer Bailey, the wall around the capital's vast expanse.
That's incredible.
Wait, isn't the Wyveria where the Wyverians lived?
Limitless energy that let them control nature at will.
Yeah.
They built an advanced civilization and reached the height of prosperity. But Wyveria fell.
As they all do.
People and civilization were lost, except for the traces that still remain today.
You mean traces like the tunnel Nata passed through?
That is a wormway, a path for energy to travel long distances. They continue to supply energy to every corner of the land. But to what effect it may have, we no longer know.
So then, that means Wilk was created here in Wyveria.
I mean, there's W's in the word.
We live at the heart of Wyveria's energy production. Our people subsist on it.
It's incredible. I can't believe how versatile it is.
It's, yeah, it's rather beautiful.
After the fall of
I felt I could really
Wyveria, the
settle in a
secret
place like
remains
this.
to hold vigil over its legacy. And our watch has continued since time immemorial.
It's kind of like this, Eastern sort of feel to it. Very much Japan, maybe because of the trees. It remind me of cherry blossoms, except
Yes.
not pink.
An archive of the city's research journals. Most of them are beyond our understanding.
So I don't know why we tried to read them.
Wait, then who are the Keepers?
We are the descendants of those who studied this limitless energy and applied it to usher Wyveria into an era of prosperity.
Okay. That didn't explain anything.
Yes, once. Now we are just people getting by.
Once we were scientists, but now we're just like, eh.
I don't even know where to begin. Well, considering how handy they are with Welk, it does stand to reason.
Is that what you name it out there? Here we call it wyvern milk.
Well, if you smash the words together, can you tell me more? Can you tell me more about wyvern milk? Does it taste good? Is it a little bit frothy?
Where is sorry, wyvern milk produced?
I mean, come on. Come on.
Deep underground, in the heart of Wyveria.
When a
there is
mama
shrine.
dragon and a papa
It
dragon.
houses something we call the dragon torch.
Then a
the
few months
source
later.
of all wyvern milk.
The dragon torch. What can you tell us about it?
Yeah, what about it?
Only that it has existed since the age of Wyveria. We know not how it works, nor how to control it.
The white monsters seemed fixated on wyvern milk.
Yeah, it was exploding everywhere.
Any reason that might explain their behavior?
They just all want the wyvern milk.
That you should see for yourselves. If I may, I'd like to show you there later.
Okay. Tell me about the history of the Keepers.
Why is it that the Keepers haven't been outside for so long?
You see, Wyveria fell a millennium ago.
Yeah, the treehouse. There you go.
Of those who survived, half of them left this land, and half of them stayed.
Okay.
Our ancestors were those who remained, the founders of this village, Sild.
But why? They could have gone anywhere.
It is said that all who lived in the capital helped it along its path to destruction.
Is that so?
Our ancestors in particular played a crucial role in its demise. Staying was their way of taking responsibility to keep watch for the rest of time.
Sounds like quite the task on their shoulders.
Time?
Yeah, that's a long time.
What exactly did your ancestors do?
I intend to show you. I think would be for the best.
Let's end the conversation.
Well then, let us depart as soon as you've had a chance to unload and prepare.
Oh, in that case, do you mind if we set up over by the gate?
Or could you just give us a couple beds, maybe a room, something like that? That would be nice.
The other members of our team, if that's all right.
There. Are you sure? You're welcome to it. Nata, before we go, you should say hello to the others. They'll be so happy to see you.
Okay.
Good. We'll meet back in front of the gate.
Say hello to everybody that you haven't seen in several weeks and who thought that you were dead. Do you mind just doing that? Do you mind? Cutscenes may be viewed again, this and that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, since I didn't actually get a chance to take a break, I need to like stretch and just take a quick bio break. Let me put you in the be right back screen. I might just go ahead and play some more ads to get those out of the way. But we will be back with more Monster Hunter Wilds in a few minutes. And hello and welcome back to the Ales and Fails stream. I'm your host, Alewolf, otherwise known as Ales, gentleman streamer, the excellence of an execution, alias Maximus, and we are playing Monster Hunter Wilds. We just made it to Wyveria, apparently, which is a city that has great, rich history, but apparently these folks don't really know too much about the actual Wyverians. So let's explore, talk to Tashin, take a look around Sild. Hello, Soshi. Pardon, but am I correct in taking you are an outsider? Is it true that you confront monsters? Yes, that's correct. So it's true, I can't quite understand it. Do you intend to tread the same path walked a millennia ago? I don't know what you mean. Though, I wonder what I might do when faced with a monster. Would I be able to see it as another part of nature, as the old teachings hold? I don't know, that's a kind of a strange rhetorical question if I do say so myself. Do we have a map? Okay. This is a pretty big area. What is that? Wow. So you could just go down, huh? But what if we take the staircase instead? Was there a staircase? I thought there was a staircase. All these bookcases, if I had a Pegasus boots. Calamon. Sounds like a Digimon. I had long expected this time would come. No, a falsehood that I never wished to imagine the day our world would shatter. But that too is false. Our world was already broken on that day. That's an unfortunate take on the question. Okay. And then if we go this way, this little tent kind of just looks like our campsite. But it is not. What else is here? Yeah, the staircase that goes up. Mitan? A moment. The smallish fellow that came with you. Might they be a Woodwood? I know the Woodwoods from the ancient records. No, my friend is what's called a feline. Oh my, not a Woodwood. Then they look just like the records tell though. That's quite the surprise. And hello, Rio de Lobos. How's it going? Well, how's it been? I made it to a stream again. Yeah, thank you so much for popping in. How have you been? I hope the day is treating you well. Thank you so much for saying hello. Rio de Lobos, of course. If anybody doesn't know the Ales and Fails lore, is probably one of our oldest community members. Legendary, some might say. Okay, so let's continue exploring this town. I've been good. Excellent. Good to hear. Yeah, today I wasn't actually planning on streaming, but I just found a pocket of time for myself, and I thought, well, the best time to use this extra time is for me to stream. So, here I am. I'm just living and working and should be packing BTBH. I thought you said to be honest. But to be honest. By to be honest? You're gonna have to explain that to me. I have a trip coming in fast. Woo! Nice. Are you... Let me not ask where you're going if you're not gonna offer that information. But trips are exciting. That sounds really cool. I hope it's somewhere relaxing. Anolia. Excuse me, may I ask what you're doing? As you can see, I'm using wyvern milk to speed along these crops' growth. Things felt rather desperate in the wake of the attack, but thankfully the farm is back in order. Very nice. Let's see, I mistyped, to be honest. I had to ask because sometimes I read acronyms and I'm just like, well, maybe it's a new thing. Like, it was only a couple months ago that I learned that what FWIW meant, even though apparently it's been part of the parlance for a very long time. Let's see, I'm going to a Disney place and going on a cruise. Hey, that's really cool. And I was gonna say, we actually have a plans to go on a Disney cruise later this year. Never been to it before. Pretty excited about it. Yeah, pretty excited. Maybe this is your first time. Have you been to one of these before? I've only ever been to a cruise, not Disney one, once before, and I really enjoyed it. But that's because my in-laws paid for a lot of it, and we just had like drinks and food and things like that, and it was a lot of fun. So this is a completely different adventure for us. Ooh, yes, ooh, indeed. I mean, if you combine cruise, which is good, and Disney, which is also good, it can't not be good, right? But yeah, hopefully you have an excellent time. That sounds wonderful. What is in here? Is this another place that I can go into? No. I think all of these tents are supposed to be just places where people live. Maybe not necessarily places that I can go into. Okay, so we took a lot. That is exciting and expensive. I've never been on a Disney cruise, but I've been cruising before. Yeah, so I'm hoping that I hope that it is a fulfilling experience, right? To your trip.
We're sorry we sent you up there on your own. Everything happened so fast. You must have been so frightened.
It's alright. I wasn't scared.
What are these folks talking about? Okay, doesn't matter. Let's go find Tashin. So it's funny because my parents live in Miami, Florida, and there's been a few times where I stopped by for the holidays or whatever, or summertime, and I've told them, hey, maybe we should take a cruise because there's a number of big cruises that depart from that area. And specifically, my mom is just like, I will never get on a boat. And I'm just like, but why? And she's like, I won't. And so I don't live there, but it is a convenient location to take cruises from.
Everyone seems like they're in good spirits.
Let's prepare for the next hunt.
And to yours, thank you. Yeah, mine is not for a couple months. My partner booked it, I want to say a couple months back, like really at the beginning of the year. So it's going to be a while. But yeah, it's exciting. Tashin.
It's time I showed you what our ancestors created. Are you ready to go?
The interesting thing is that at the very least, the way that she's booked it, there's like specific activities that you can do while on the ship. And I know that one of the activities that she booked was like a mixology class. Now, I'm not big into cocktails. Yeah, you know me, I'm more into beers. But hey, if you're gonna teach me how to make a margarita, sure, I'm down. Can I ask you to lead the way?
I was going to tell Nata these things the day it all happened. Now, the whole truth will be yours. The place I'm taking you is known to the keepers as the resting place.
The siesta place.
Before it is a guardian by the name of Arkfeld.
That name sounds familiar.
Arkfeld! I knew it was an extinct species. But what exactly is a guardian?
It's the name we have used since the age of Wyvern.
That is high quality H2O.
Monsters that serve people.
Huh? What do you mean, serve?
Like serve up some fries, is that what they mean?
It is the secret we've kept these many years.
Ah, secrets.
Follow me.
It's not the secrets of the secrets, is it? Let's just go ahead and pour the rest of this.
Monsters
And today we are enjoying a Warsteiner
There's
Dunkel.
no way there are monsters that will just follow people's orders, right?
All my love
Soon
too long
enough, you
ago.
will see for yourselves just what the Guardians are.
What are the Guardians? You know what? I completely forgot to pin down the question of the night. So it's very silly of me. Let's see. Okay, there it is. Pinned. In case anybody would like to share, what chore do you dislike doing the most? So now we have to follow Tashin. Oh, they're right there. We're taking the scenic route, aren't we? What is this? Some moss. Let's take that honey. Take it, honey. Wow, what a strange breakage of land. Those look like experiments.
You're not saying that...
Yes. Our ancestors succeeded in creating life. Creatures they called Guardians. To this day, they hibernate in these cocoons.
Guardians are in
You gotta
cocoons.
be kidding me.
They are the legacy passed on to us.
Seriously?
The Guardians were created with several unique properties. One, they don't eat. Wyveria's energy is their sole requirement.
But
to
eating
function.
is the spice of life. How could you not
They have
eat?
No need for predation.
That explains the behavior of the Dostagama and Rathalos we saw.
Two, they live indefinitely, and therefore have no need to reproduce.
They don't die.
I
of
mean,
natural
folks
causes?
reproduce for other
Not
reasons,
as long
right?
as they continue to consume the wyvern milk. Ever since Wyveria fell, the Guardians stayed dormant until recent years when they began to awaken. This place is rich in wyvern milk.
I
They
can
have
see
all
it.
the sustenance they could ever need.
Yet Arkveld escaped to the outside world.
The Guardians were modeled after existing monsters, enhancing their traits. And it seems that Arkveld was singled out.
Because its species was extinct.
I don't know if that's the only reason, but yes, it was different.
Okay.
Arkveld awakened, attacked the village,
And fled.
and fled. Despite the loss of many lives, our only option is to continue watching over the Guardians still here. It is the destiny that we have inherited from...
Tashin, out there, I saw many things. Many people, creatures, all living life to the fullest.
Yeah, maybe we should go outside more often.
Is that what you call this? Constructed husks that can't even eat? Locked away when they're no longer needed? Arkveld.
You're a
All I
little
wanted was to be free.
overacting a little bit here. Let's talk through it.
I don't know which of us is worse.
Youthful energy.
If things were different, you wouldn't have this unique perspective.
Well, I
But you
can't
do.
say that it's unique. I mean, the kid does have a point, but... let's see. I hate mopping. Not so much the action and why it needs done, but the inconveniences it could bring if done right. Not having what you
I'm
need
sorry.
and afterwards, it's done.
I
You know, I don't mop
shouldn't
very
take it on
often.
you.
Like I used to a lot more when I used to live in a
Do
house
take
that
after
had
your father.
no carpeting. Actually, in the old country, I used to do it a lot more.
His role among our people
But yeah, it
has
was always just
continued
kind of a
to be
mess.
important. That pendant has a
Lots of
very
water,
unique function.
lots of avoid stepping here.
The
And yeah, it
energy
doesn't
of
ever feel
Wyveria.
like truly clean. It also takes just a good amount of strength, I feel, just handling like a wet mop. Not like a Swiffer, but like a real mop. It can be painful. Need to make sure how you're mopping the floor correctly, using the right solution, making sure everyone won't stay. Yeah, exactly. Wait a second. Is that the T-1000? What are these things? Chocobos? Wait, aren't these sacreds? It's a pain. Yeah, thank you for answering the question of the night, Rio. So the reason why I posted that question was because I find it very laborious to wash Churro over there. It's impossible to get him wet. He constantly shakes off the water. And he just fights me. He basically fights me whenever I give him a bath. What is happening here? He's eating the chickens! Get that chicken! No, please don't tell me it's fighting time. Come on, I haven't even prepped. I follow Tashin. The quest is follow Tashin, so where is he? Repeal the Guardian. No, it's not. It's repeal the Guardian. I need to go prep. I'm not going to go into this fight without proper prep work. It would be absurd. I can't jump off. Let's see. Try to get out of this area. Jump on. Don't go to the thing. Switch weapon. Let's go over here. Can you just jump off, please? No, you can't. I am seriously just trying to get out of this area. Okay. Let's go find some safety first. Safety first. And dismount. Let's go find the camp. And I think we should be a bit better here. Let's see. Where's a guy? Where's a nice camp? Detail view, full screen. Oh, fast. Nice. There we go. Let's go to base camp. Okay, so water weighs a lot. Yeah, exactly. You learned that fast too. The Guardians were released at a very convenient time. Just as we were talking about them, they were released. That's how these things go, of course. That's what happened. Okay, so let's dismount. And let's get proper accoutrement. What is the weakness of an arc veld? That's the real question. Arc veld weakness. Let's see. Elemental weakness. Dragon element. No, wait. Slight weakness again. Dragon is the most effective. Chain blades. Let's see. Weaknesses to dragon and nothing else. So honestly, any particular weapon that we use is probably going to be fine. Let's see if there's an optimal weapon that we have. Oh, there's our tent. Change equipment. We have the Ray Indra. It's basically the only level 3. We got a 322 5% affinity. And then a 322 0% affinity. Let's go with the Chemitress Lanza. Okay. And then let's get some items. Loadout number 4. Number 4? Number 4 is good. And then before we head out, let's go ahead and make sure we eat. Just get off. That's not what I want. Go, get down, get down. Why do I have my gun lands on? Okay, let's grill a meal. And then let's go ahead and change weapons. Change weapons, please. Yeah, I think we're good. Ales, my brother recently got a Steam Deck and I'm jelly now. I need to get one. So I actually purchased one, I want to say at this point maybe it was like 3 years ago. I don't even remember when they were released. I think it was like a year into its release. And I think I remember that I use it mostly whenever I'm just like traveling. Like I used to play a lot of Elden Ring on it when I was in Singapore traveling to see my in-laws. And that was a good time, but it ate the battery very much so. It like lasted like an hour. But it is definitely a good piece of hardware if you're running anything that requires less power than that. It's very good. I remember. You remember. I remember. Okay, let's fight this thing. Let's use extreme aggression. Like the WWE Attitude Era. Ouch. Is this anything like a Rathalos? Whoa, hey, what's going on? Where am I? Oh. I'm on a tail. I did not realize that I was climbing on it. Move, move, move. I can't see. Where are you? And pierce that body. No. Would you attack more aggressively, please? I can't see myself. This creature is way too furry. It reminds me of Falkor. Falkor, the good luck dragon. Let's drink. Wait, what? That is a ridiculous range. I'm cornered. I am cornered. Fields of Mysterious, what you'd play? I know that game is pretty popular. I've never played it myself. I think we actually need to be close. Because that tail is definitely gonna get us. Wow! Let's go. Battle Clash! Nice. Deactivating focus mode. Gotta stay in range, otherwise it's gonna use that ridiculous tail on me. Nice. I gotta tell you, it moves just a little bit less faster than a Rathalos. But that tail though, it just comes out of nowhere. Maybe we can cut it. Gotta keep up the pressure. Boom. Ah. This is the first time that I faced this specific monster type, so I don't know any of its patterns. No, get away, get away. The tail. Boom. Where are you? Ah, this tail is ridiculous. I need to... Go away, go away. Okay. behind it seems to be safe. Doesn't actually see us. Where are ya? Pierce it. Nice. Ouch. And it's just eerily aggressive. Boom. Trying to stay on its core so that we're not targeted. But we are in dire need of a charge here. And I honestly recommend it. You mean Fields of Mysteria, right? I assume so. I should definitely try I think that's an indie game if I recall correctly. I was about to say I should definitely try more indie games. Apologies if I'm not paying too much attention to chat here. Monster Hunter just tends to do that for me. It's a very focus demanding game. But don't worry, I will eventually lose. Boom! Power clash. I am surprised that we're managing to fight this long. Can we just cut that tail already? Nice. A few good shots in. As long as we stay on the inside, then we're okay. Any interest in that Switch 2, by the way? No. Speaking of Steam Deck. Oof, there goes that tail. And he's swinging. He is swinging. Oh my gosh. Back away, back away, back away, back away. I need some sharpening. I definitely need some sharpening. Write the secret. Take me home. Sharpen up. Wait, why do I have a little knife? I wanted to sharpen. Uh-oh. Okay, are we ready? I think we are. Wow. Completely whiffed that. Speaking of whiffing. What? Ooh, nice! But where's my helmet? Wait a second. My gosh. My god! That's the worst impression of JR ever. Okay, let me see where we are. You can do it. Thank you so much for believing in me. That makes one of us. Be careful, little cat. You good? Thank you so much for understanding. You got a beast to kill. No down talk allowed. You're a winner. I appreciate the kind word, Rio. It's always nice when another individual provides the enthusiasm.
We hid in the cocoons. It tricks the Guardians, at least for a while.
Thank goodness for that. Oh man, I'm so nixed on getting it. I'm thinking that you're talking about the Switch. Is it because I asked? Like I want it, but it's so expensive, and so will the games. Yeah. So I'm assuming you're talking about the Switch. I told you could do it. You know what? Stranger things have happened. Let me just say that. So I want to get it. I definitely want to get it, but it probably won't be within the first year. Like, I might just wait
Can it still be
for things to
considered
slow down, for more games to trickle out.
if not? Will
Like
the
this
days
play,
go
the
by?
PlayStation 5 that I have,
Certain
my
this
partner
isn't
got it
the
from me. I want to say maybe at this point like a year and a half ago,
No,
and I feel like
at least
I need
that
to,
I'm aware of.
you know, tinker with it for a while longer. I think that I don't need to focus on anything new for, and the Switch works fine for what it is. I've got such a big backlog, anyways.
Yes, she is somewhat of an advisor to the keepers. She hearkens information from far reaches and has amassed knowledge from across history.
She harkens. Yeah, I'll get the
Where can
Steam
we
before
find
the
her?
Switch too, and that makes sense. That makes
In
sense.
a village some distance from here. But a blizzard and a giant monster there makes the path treacherous. No keeper dares make the journey.
Maybe by the time I get a Switch 2, we'll have a Steam Deck too, and then I'll be like, well, what am I doing here?
Don't be foolish.
No, that's not fair. I feel like Nintendo's always gonna have its first-party games to rely on, no matter what. You know,
Even
You know.
so,
I'm going with them. If the Allharkin knows what Arkfeld is becoming, I need to know.
the Steam Deck.
please take care of him for me.
Why do we have to take care of your son?
The answers we seek.
Tashin, you have
We gotta
Tashin me
prepare
again.
to take on the cold. Agreed. Let's regroup at the Keeper's Village.
Alright, if a Steam Deck 2 comes out when I get the Steam Deck 1. Hey, you know, it might mean that the Steam Deck is, you know, sold at a lower price, you know. There's always that. Get some jewels, paralyzer, and escape jewel. Nice. Some guilty points. What guild level am I at?
Everyone, I'm told the Allharkin lives in a village in the peaks called Suja.
Good to know.
However, the only path there from the ice shard cliffs is
Hey,
frozen
the kitty,
over
welcome back.
and supposedly untraversable.
We'll need to set up a base camp somewhere and search for a different route.
What an enlightened view on the situation.
Oh, we're in luck
I'll
then.
still riot.
Astro Media got in touch.
Well,
Sounds like they've built a base camp in that
it
secret
is who
place
you
Rob
are,
showed
Rio.
us.
It is who you are.
Then what do you say we link up with them and share everything we've learned?
The Faithful Keepers is now complete. I can't believe I survived battle with that creature. Thank you very much for the hydrate. And let's do the spiel.
They might have info to share.
Oh, another
Let's head
hydrate.
to their camp in the cliffs.
So, even though this is a drinks-friendly stream, we highly advocate the consumption of water. Water, of course, is the element which brings life. It helps you stay hydrated, regulate your metabolics, and stave off the deleterious effects of alcohol consumption. So please drink up. As for posture check, let's see what I can do here. Let me just stand up for a bit here. Stand up. It's always about that lower back pressure, you know? All according to plan. Thank you for the redeem there, Rio. You know, I gotta tell you, I haven't renewed those alerts for the longest time, and I know they're due for a refresh. I just don't have time for a lot of things, unfortunately. But thank you very much for all the redeems. What is our next mission? Talk to Olivia in the Ice Shard Cliffs. We do like Olivia.
You keeping stocked?
I think I'm keeping stock. What do you think? Investigations run on provisions, yeah? Do I want to manage my supplies? Oh, this is just to like buy things.
So, what you need today?
Everything, but I'll take whatever you have. Oh, let me send to item box. Looks like I don't really have too much. I haven't really been focusing on the stuff that I have in my pouch, to be perfectly honest with you. Some sticky ammo, some ammo.
We're open. day or night.
Okay, well, thank you for letting me know that you are open for far longer than your conventional 7-Eleven. Speaking of 7-Eleven, I do wish here in the States they had those egg sandals that they have over in Japan. A shipment of rations has come in. I would like to request support, I guess. Uh-huh. Very cool. Anything else that I should be aware of here? This is just DLC. This and that. That and the other. No event quest available. Great. And that is a sacred to us all. Honestly, I was wondering if I could upgrade any of my equipment. One type of lance that I still don't have is a dragon lance. And I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say. Dragon lance is actually a realm in Dungeons and Dragons, so what are you talking about? And then I would say it's actually a setting, not a realm. But the point of the matter remains, I need a dragon lance. Why can't I go down? There's the camp. Where's Little Miss Forge? There she is. Gemma. Let's manage that equipment. Let's see if we can upgrade or forge a weapon. So there is a dragon lance here, but we don't know what the tree is. We could make a ice, a wind-pierced lance from the Hirabamis. Yeah, I think we can do it. Actually, we have a bone lance. Ooh, we could make an even tougher bone lance. I wonder if we should take it the wind route, though. Maybe we do. It is 322 versus 391. Honestly, the stronger bone lance sounds better. They're both rarity. Oh, actually, that was rarity 4. What was I doing again? Looking for dragon lances, right? That might be the one that's the most accessible right now. You can't beat me, I've got a better lance. Okay, let's create that Kirabami weapon. Ooh, that's quite the upgrade. Poor affinity though. Let me sit properly here. Where was I? Here we go. Okay, so let's make a wind-pierced lance, which is of ice elemental.
I'm ready to work. Alrighty.
Cheers to the ones that we lost along the way.
Perfection.
Ooh, beautiful. Sure, we can just go ahead and equip it. And yeah, we can't really make a dragon lance just yet. But so far we have a fire lance, we have a thunder lance, and we have an ice lance. And you know what? That's not too bad. That's actually quite good. Let's see, are there any upgrades to the current lances that we have? I've seen fan edits of that blacksmith lady and like, I get it. You know, she is a very comely lady. I will say that. Chemitress Lanza. And we do have this one, so we don't need to worry about it. The Dosha Gloom Borer. What this? I guess we can just make it. Look at that. Rarity 4. I thought you would upgrade it from a Doshaguma. But no, 414, 5%. And then this one is 414 minus 15%. Why would you create that? That's crazy. Guardian Doshaguma. Tough Guardian Bone. We could just make that. It could be a fairly powerful Hug Churro. Let's do it. Where's that crazy boy? Hey Churro, come over here. Let's go to the intermission screen for just a second, so you can actually visualize properly. Come here. We'll give him a treat afterwards. Come here, buddy. Don't do anything crazy. Let's go over here. Say hello to the nice people. He really doesn't like being on camera, but let's try this out. Don't fall. All right. Just getting settled. He's kind of just getting settled in my lap, and I'm just like, but I want to show you on camera, you crazy creature. All right, let's try this one more time. Okay, good boy. He's kind of just like, why am I on your lap? It doesn't help. It doesn't help that, like I said, I bathed him like a few hours ago, and he's still wet. So, yeah, my shirt is officially wet now. Thank you very much, Rio. Okay, get out of here, you crazy kid. Okay, relax. I got you. Let's give him a treat just for that. And get back over there. There, you get a big corgi butt right there. Oh, according to Keikaku. Thank you for that, Rio. You certainly livened up the stream. Okay, so what was I doing here? Oh yeah, I wanted to get a bigger Doshaguma land, so let's do that. This is actually my neutral element.
Alrighty. Perfection.
Perfection it is. We don't need to equip it just yet. So we have 3 elements, and then we have a pretty strong neutral element land, so I think we're okay. Yeah, I think we're fine. We could create this lands, but honestly, I think we're okay. Can we upgrade our current gun lands? Like, what do we have here? I think we have the Guardian gun lands, if I recall correctly. Yeah, it's like our backup weapon. It's a level rarity 3, but there's a level 4, and that one is a long gun lance. Honestly, I'm not really in a rush to upgrade that gun lance. Maybe we just keep it as is. What is this one? It's a wide. Although I am tempted. Let's hold back. Let's just hold back. Okay, so let's actually take a quick break here. And then we can do without breaks for the next hour. We'll take a break right here. I gotta take a quick bio break, a quick stretch break, and we will be back with some more Monster Hunter Wilds. So stay tuned. And hello and welcome back to the Ales and Fails stream. I'm your host, Ale Wolf, otherwise known as Ales, gentleman streamer, the excellence of an execution, Beer Goggles 21, and we are playing Monster Hunter Wilds. And I just took a break. I actually went to the restroom. I looked at myself in the mirror, and I noticed that I was covered in fur. Thank you, Churro, and thank you very much, Rio de Lobos, for the redeem. I literally just spent a minute rolling off the fur using the lint roller. Magical. But I should have known. I should have known to remove that channel point redeem after a bath. Lessons learned, folks. Lessons learned. Thank you very much for the welcome back, the kitty. Here's hoping that you're having a good unwinding after work. Alright, so what's the next mission? Let's go find Olivia. Olivia Newton-John, of course. I'm sorry. Actually, I think she is resting in peace. Ooh, tough moment there, Ales. But yeah, we're having a good time here. We just made an Arkveld back off. Where could Olivia be? Maybe let's... It says in the Ice Shard Cliffs, so I'm assuming that she's outside. What if... Filter. The Keeper's Vigil. Pop-up camp where you can change. You know, honestly, I have no idea where she is, so let's start bouncing around places until we arrive. Get it. Take it all. Okay. Why are we still mounted? Is she anywhere near here? Let's look at the world map. Guardian Rathalos, Guardian Doshaguma. Windward Plains. Oh, Ice Shard Cliffs. Here it is. I knew that it wasn't exactly where we were at the time. And of course, we're enjoying a Warsteiner Dunkel, which is a lager, a German lager. To your health.
As if anyone wanted to hear one more word of that windbag's garrulous speech.
I would have preferred a chair over any of those awards.
Okay, where is Olivia?
Hey, look who's here.
It is I. Wait, where are you? Ah, there she is. We do love Olivia around here.
We took the liberty of building a base camp in this fine place you found for us. We'll conduct our investigation of the cliffs from here.
Sounds like a good plan. There's something I'd like your thoughts on.
We have new info on the White Wraith. Get ready for this one.
Synthetic? You're kidding.
If it turns out to be true, that's a bombshell.
And we love bombshells around here.
Talked about before. The possibility of creating new species. But
That's why we need to find a way to Suja, to find out as much as we can.
Well, in that case, perhaps we should contact the local expert.
We bumped into a very verbose Wadwat while investigating the cliffs.
Think I know the one.
All
A
right.
dog treat for our
Take you to where
thoughts.
he is.
That'd be great. You ready to go?
Oh, you want me to give Churro a treat? You gotta use the channel points. You gotta use the redeem. Rio. If that's what you mean. Also, if you don't have enough points, I'll just do it. Just let me know.
Species, and someone called the Alharkin. Am I keeping up?
I'd never heard of any of this before.
And I'm sure your head is spinning as much as mine.
Where are we going? Listen to Robe, but we just kind of like ran away. I'm confused. Well, I guess we'll just follow. Oh, I was just trying to be silly and spin around the phrase penny for our thoughts. Oh, okay. Based on what they were saying.
Look at those arches.
You know, I can't remember the last time I saw a penny out on the wild. I assume that at this point those have ceased to exist.
Just a line of infinitesimal moments leading to the present.
Hot pepper. Feeling a bit cold around here. Of course, everybody knows that the way to stay warm is to drink hot sauce. Everybody knows that. Okay, so where are we headed now? We're still listening to Rove. Yeah, penny shouldn't exist anymore. Yeah, it's probably at this point it costs more to like print them than the material that they're printed on, you know? It's that sort of thing. I feel like somebody made that argument at some point. Pennies. That being said, I do like the name Penny. Like if I had like if I was a magician and I had an assistant, I would really like for them to be called Penny. I don't know, it's just a cute name, you know? Alright, where is this person? Where are we anyways? Are we in Elden Ring? Is this?
What's this? How capricious our meetings and partings seem to be. You need not explain. I assume you have traveled here to seek my wisdom.
Yeah, of course. Every time.
That's right. How did you know?
We need to reach a village called Suja. Do you know of a way there?
Look at that little guy. Yeah, he's like this chunky cat.
Maybe are limited only by our minds.
Big chunker.
I know of a path paved in air, grouted with risk and patrolled.
Yeah, he's got like this magic, this magician's hat or something, like wizard hat, but
Come to think of it, Tashin did mention a giant monster.
every time I hear Tashin, I think of that hot sauce, the tahine.
You may.
He kind of reminds me a bit more of like a guinea pig, actually.
That way. Straight on to the end. The path is self-evident.
Well, let's hope it is. Uh-oh, lightning everywhere. This is the land of Lord Raiden.
But is it though?
There's no way. Our sacred can probably make it, but
The beast is away. Now is the time.
Or maybe tomorrow's the time?
Thank you.
May your journey reward you.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Can you take the rear? Let's go!
Gee, I hope we put on our helmet before the fight. So, a random story, but there's this ghost hunting show. I'm sure it's called just Ghost Hunters. And my partner and I were just like randomly watching it. Of course, we don't believe in it at all, but the ghost hunters like were at this house, like this super haunted house or whatever. They were setting up their camera and their gear, and they were like, "We are ready for the fight tonight." And they were like flexing and doing this other stuff, and I'm just like, guys, even if there's ghosts, you're not gonna fight them. And so every time my partner and I talk about fight, we just have to mention that line. We are ready for the fight tonight.
ice?
Ooh, it's an icy one.
Using the ground to secure its footing.
Is that how that works?
We have to
You can't physically fight ghosts, it's sad but true. Yeah, again, it's not, I can't imagine that you can, fight something ethereal in the first place. What are we doing here? Is it like a giant ice dragon? Why we are chasing it, I don't know. Unfortunately, I think we have an ice weapon, so this is not a good matchup.
It looks spacious enough.
We might be able to set up a pop-up camp.
Maybe.
It's worth a try. Anything's better than staying out here.
This is basically the center of the crater at the end of Final Fantasy VII.
Is everyone all right? That thing scares the wits out of me.
Well, keep your wits about ya.
Hunter, I believe this is where we excel.
Right. Alma, Gemma, Nata, you stay here.
We'll get the camp set up in no time.
Thank goodness for that. Okay, so camp is set up. Let's go ahead and switch weapons. Repel the Jin Dahad. I assume that it is weak to fire, but I will just double check. Jin Dahad. Weakness. Ice at will, but this is also the... Wait, it is actually weak to ice? Elements... No, weakness is fire. That makes more sense. I must have misread something. Dang you, AI. Dang you. Okay. Let's change equipment to our fiery lance. And then let's go ahead and get some items. Loadout number 4 is the way to go. Because we're in a freezing level, I'm gonna go ahead and take some hot drinks with me. And I have enough null berries, so just in case I get ice blight, I should be fine. I hope. Let's eat. No, go down. Go down. Why did it switch to my gun lance yet again? Oh, sacreds. Let's eat. We do love to eat. Ah, that is rich. Okay, so now let's get on the sacred, and then let's switch weapons. Okay, good. There it is. God, besides Big Beast, Monster Hunter does food right. Yeah, it looks very tasty, right?
Go for the head and 4 legs first.
It has 4 legs. Wait, watch out. Easier said than done. Fortunately, because it is so big, it is probably also very slow. Here's hoping anyways. I can't see. I don't actually know which side of the monster I'm fighting. Am I just poking at its belly? Is that what's happening? Oh wait, I was working on the wrong side. I honestly thought that I was closer to the head, but I was like poking at its tail. There it is. Shields up. Ah! Seems like I have some help, maybe? Athos? And, oh, Olivia's palette code's called Athos. Oh dear. Am I iced? Nice guard. Just get its head. It looks angry, it also looks deadly. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Counter. No, no, no. Ooh, ultimate defense. Out of the way. Am I? You're more confident in my performance than myself. Oof. Get those legs. Ooh. So much ice. Ah, it's such a cold mistress. Wow! Move out of the way, move out of the way. We keep getting ice sprayed. And what did I say about down talking to yourself? It is a feature, not a bug, Rio. Sometimes it's difficult to change old habits. Okay, watch out for the ice beams. Boom. Oh wow, we keep getting whipped here.
Don't get hit now.
Okay, we were able to resist that attack. We definitely need to charge up. We're getting cornered here. It's just way too big for this arena. The Extreme Arena, believe. I appreciate it. It's not cool. It is very cool around here though. Ah, thank goodness. We dodged. We got a couple wounds here. Watch it. Boom. Away, 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 away. Wait, what's happening? Wait, what is it doing? It's climbing on like a salamander. Okay. Are we giving chase or not? I need to sharpen up. Ooh. So it was a relatively manageable round, but when it hits, it does hit like a ton of bricks. That's the issue. And then the ice blight also is just not the most agreeable. Let's go ahead and drink another potion. Hopefully we come about some honeycombs and get some more mega potions. Sacred. Like Gandalf once said, fly you fools. He said it in that tone too, by the way. Fly you fools. Like that. Let's go! Go to the head, the head! The HSO. Here we go. We're still on top. Did we do enough damage? Yes. Counter. Ooh. Boom. No! Wow, that was an ice explosion. We're reeling, we're reeling. Wow, away from the party ice. Nice dodge. Never mind, I spoke too soon. What is that spike? Dodge! Sorry, shields up. Ooh, nice. I actually blocked that. Thank you very much, Olivia, for all your support. Uh-oh. Away, 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 away. Heals, please. Wow, I can't believe we held that charge. No! Okay. And we are iced. We need a nullberry. Why can't we climb? Okay, there we go. Oh wait, actually we need a hot drink. Pepper juice. Move out of the way. Soon be there. Keep repelling that thing. Oof. Now. And block. Move out of the way, out of the way. It's gonna hip check, isn't it? Okay, we're out of range, I think. I hope. Gotta go back up, Olivia. Nice. Oh dear, I should have shielded up there. Let's go. There's ridges. I have no idea what you're talking about. You want me to get on top of it or something? Now it's down. Oh, I am just not getting the right hits in or something. Good thing I shielded. Arm is broken. Or wound destroyed. Get the ridges on its back, I guess. So don't aim for the ridges on its back. Is that what you're saying? Ah, just flew off with the ice. Gone with the wind.
Don't get hit now.
I'm trying. Wow. What was it? Well, I was definitely like at 60, 65 health. I don't know how that one happened. Okay, 2 more chances. If we get our butt kicked one more time, we'll request help. Putt putt, go to the Pizza Hut. And let's get some pepper water. Let's eat before we head on out. I think that, I mean, up until, no, get off. Up until the moment where, I hate the fact that you can just call this beast, stop. Let's formulate sentences here. I think it was a good round up until the moment where it blasted us. And I guess she did kind of say, watch out for it, but I didn't know that it was like a single shot type of kill or anything like that. I didn't know. Why would I know that? Why would I know that? Okay, let's drink our hot water and set out. And of course, they switched us to Gunlands yet again. Let's go. That food reminds me I need to make dinner. Here's hoping that you make something delicious, the kitty. I know that I've got a So generally, I want to say most days of the week, I'll have like a salad that I buy from like Target. But then on the side, I'm also getting like, excuse me, half of this burrito that I have saved from the other day. A grilled veggie burrito. Looking forward to that. Get it? Nice.
Done. Guess you've danced with giant monsters before, huh?
Maybe. Ooh, nice. The head is proving to be an incredibly weak point here. Oh, wow. Whiffed it. I love burritos so much, you know what? It is actually my favorite food. It used to be pizza for the longest time, but then burritos are just so good. Breakfast burritos, veggie burritos. I definitely like Mexican chorizo burritos. Those would probably be like at the top, but then I will never say no to a shrimp burrito. In fact, every time I visit a new Mexican place, it's always gotta be the shrimp burrito. Let's see. I had a Panda Express earlier. Did you have that orange chicken? I love that orange chicken. Honestly, I kind of like everything in Panda Express. I know that that is like a simpleton idea, but I even enjoyed like their sauteed broccoli. It's just good. I know that it's probably full of like fat and sugar and things like that, but you know what? It's still good. Don't at me. Chorizo and eggs, so good. Yeah. Oh, that sounds delightful. Oh, there it is. It's like a salamander. Uh-oh. Can you come on down? Of course, no. We just took the hit. We took the hit. Is it gonna come down? Or are we just gonna take the hits? Chorizo, LOL. Chorizo. More of a chicken mushroom pleb. Hey, nothing wrong with chicken. Chicken is solid protein. When in doubt, chicken. Wait, how am I supposed to take cover anywhere? What is happening? Insta-death. Wow. Where was I supposed to take cover? That is crazy. Okay, we're calling in backup here. Hiding in the rubble, pull down the floating rocks and use the rubble as a barrier against Jin Dahad's attacks. So, apparently there's rubble somewhere that I have to... I had no idea. What a waste of a round. Let's get that loadout. It's because I lost sight of the prize. It was all that delicious burrito talk that got to me. I was just thinking, you know what? I don't have to fight. I can just go and eat a burrito. And like always, every time these thoughts permeate, it betrays me. Okay, let's try this one more time. One more time, like a Daft Punk once said. Butterfish, butterfish. Okay, and let's fire an SOS flare. I really don't want to do this fight again. As much as I enjoy like specialty fights, I mostly like just non-gimmick fights, except for Gen Moran. The Morans are always good fights. They're epic. Okay, let's go. Hopefully somebody joins us. I hope. And somehow we're supposed to find cover during that entire thing, even though we've been fighting the monster so well so far. More hot pepper.
Can't put me down that easily.
You've been fighting it this entire time. Cover. Nice retribution thrust.
We'll run it back.
Oof. Is it? Oh, I thought for a moment there I thought it was falling again. Another wound destroyed. Shields up. Wait, those things don't break. Alessa has joined the hunt. Great, we'll need all the help we can get. Boom. And get its head. Oof. Let's go. Ooh, nice. We broke a leg. Let's do it. Oh gosh, I missed that one. Watch out! Uh-oh, it's coming. Where are you at? Where are you all going? Okay. Did we survive that one? Yes, we did. Wow. Okay, first time we survived that blast. Now I understand that this entire time I was supposed to take cover. Take a drink. Uh-oh. Wow! I'm trying. I'm trying. Wow. We're so far away from where we need to be. How much? I hope so. Everybody's basically just pummeling it. And here I am hitting its groin for no reason. Just because that is the most convenient area to attack. Ooh, beautiful. Duel. Thank you for the it's time to duel over you. Nice. How much? Maybe. Do we really need to decipher this right now? Let's try it. Where's my whetstone? Here we go. Okay. I'm trying. Let's do this. Somebody else has joined the quest. Nice. Shiro. Save us, Shiro. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Wow, whoa, whoa. I don't want to lose the quest before we get some help. Get the legs. Whew. Wait, where did it go? I have no idea what just happened. Did it just plop on us? Move! This is... I can't believe it's still up. Watch out, watch out, watch out! Ooh. Let's get its back. Boom. How is it still going? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Okay, I see the skull mark on it, which means that it's close. Uh-oh. I'm trying. Over here. Here. What the? That's insanity. Okay, we survive another one of those blasts. Move, move. Oof. No, 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 no. We're so close. We're so close. Boom. Why did I take my helmet off? What's happening? What exactly is happening here?
Let's send it to the abyss.
Good idea. Good call. I like it. To our collective healths. We are doing it dirty. We're doing it dirty.
You all right? By some miracle.
The thing is, had I known... Whoa. Yeah, just keep going. Ride them chocobos. Crazy chocobos. Survival of the good enough. Wait, what? Did we end up in the abyss? In the shalala. Okay. Is it good? Oh, my armor is all dirty.
Again.
But at least it doesn't have dog hair.
I'm okay.
Told you. You gotta believe, I know. I know. Maybe I should just change my stream name to the Ales and Wins. Ales and Wins, how about that?
What happened?
Good enough. It was okay. It wasn't too bad.
Is this it?
Where are we? A festival? Yeah, what is this place? I thought we were about to roll credits, but of course not really. Not today. Not today. Look at all these rewards, nice. Frosty Sacks, Sturdy Bones, and Oasis. I haven't used that word in such a long time. So grown up. Let's take them. Intimidator. Ooh, actually I like that. I think if I know what that skill does, it actually makes it so that monsters back off from you. At least the tiny ones. Palico is on standby, independently decided to train and gain experience. That's cool. Okay, nothing frozen, nothing gained. But yeah, let's get it. Pop-up clamps. Puppet pal clam.
This must be Suja, right? Where we'll find the Allharkin.
I know nobody's asking, but I really like my armor set. But unfortunately, that, as they say, is all she wrote. Let's go back to intermission. Okay. Well, that is it for Monster Hunter Wilds for today. Thank you very much, everyone that joined us this afternoon. Of course, thank you so much for your support today, Rio. I don't know when I will see you again, but if I don't see you soon enough, definitely have fun on that cruise. That sounds like a wonderful opportunity. Yeah, streaming is ending for now, but I'll be back tomorrow if you just so happen to have the opportunity. Also, thank you, the kitty, for hanging out as well. Very much appreciate your company. I assume that you're making dinner, but just thought that I should call you out. Everyone else, my lurkers, very much appreciate you. If you stream tomorrow, I'll be on. Okay, cool. If you're interested in this type of nonsense, and I have no idea why you do, you could be doing so many better things, like going outside, doing some laundry, calling mom misses you. Feel free to follow me on the socials and check out my schedule. I generally stream on Wednesdays, and I also do Fridays. On Wednesdays, I'm playing A Link to the Past, and then on Fridays, I'm doing both Elden Ring as well as Final Fantasy VIII. These are my socials right there. Nice. Yeah. Let's go ahead and find somebody to raid. I had somebody in mind, but I don't know if they're still streaming. Actually, yeah, let's raid fellow Fruity Winter, who is currently streaming Kirby 64, and they're part of the Autism Acceptance Raid Train. So let me set that up. If you'll just give me a minute here. Yeah, I don't think I've ever raided them, but this is a good opportunity. They're also a Monster Hunter player, so it would be really cool if you stuck around to join me in this raid. Now, in case you want to copy the raid message, that is it for viewers, and that is it for followers, which I should copy myself. Call your mom or your mom figure. I like that. That's actually solid, because not every mom is a mom. Someone you care for, call them. Yeah, absolutely. Because there is somebody like that out there for every one of us. Thank you for that, Rio. But yeah, with that, let's go ahead and call it. Please stay for the raid. And as I like to end these things, stay thirsty, Alpac. We'll see you again.